Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Vedam Mathematics classes. Okay, today I will explain you how to find the solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. This is the class 10th topic. This is the class 10th topic, chapter 4. Okay. Before understanding the solution of quadratic equation, first we will understand what factorization method is. Okay. The way you get the factorization method, you understand how to solve any quadratic equation by this method. Okay. Now, first of all, we will recall about the rules of integers when we have addition case and when we have multiplication case. Okay. When we have to add any two integers, for that, let me just explain you. Okay. See, because these are the very important rules. Suppose if I want, see, in the rule I have written that same sign and different sign. What do you mean by same sign? Let us see. Same sign means when we add two numbers, both the numbers should be of the same sign. Both of them should have the same sign. Like if I write 10 plus 5, or if I write minus 20 plus minus 10. See, both the numbers are having the same sign. So what my result comes out to be, that we have the same sign. Means if there is a sign of addition and of addition, we will apply the sign of addition. We will apply the same sign, that is positive sign. And we have to add both the numbers. This is the rule. So my answer is plus 15. And when we say they have the same sign, means the two negative signs are appearing in my question. Then also my same rule will apply, that the same sign and we have to add the numbers. Now same sign, both of them are having minus. So that means the sign will be minus. And what we have to do, we have to add the numbers without any sign. Means we will add 20 plus 10. We will not take any sign now. So my answer is minus 30. Correct? Now when we have different sign. For different sign means when we add two numbers, then they don't have the same sign. They must have the different sign. In that case only we can apply this funda. Now what the different sign means? Suppose if I take minus 16 plus 4, then my answer comes out to be, and if I take it like as 25 plus minus 7, then my answer will be what? Different sign means that both the numbers are having the different sign. 16 is having sign as minus and 4 is having the sign as positive. So what we have to do, we have to apply the greater number sign. Now 16 is greater or 4 is greater? 16 is greater. So we will apply minus sign and we have to subtract both the numbers. So my answer is minus 12. Correct? Now what about in this case? 25 plus minus 7, both of them are having what? Both of them are having different sign. So the sign will be of the greater number sign. 25 is greater or 7? Yes, I know you know it well. Yes, 25 is the greatest number. So we will apply plus among the two. Sorry, in between, if I say that tell me which number is greater, 25 or 7, then you will say 25 is greater. So plus sign. So sign of 25 is positive. So we will apply plus sign and we have to subtract the numbers. Correct? My answer comes out to be 18. So this is how my rules of addition will follow up. This is how I will follow the rules of addition. See, you have to take care of these points. Then only you can solve such sort of questions. Okay? Because we have to follow the rules of integers to solve these factorization question. Correct? Now, for rules are now, if we have multiply between two numbers, then what we have to do? Now see, if I take the same numbers, 10 multiply by 5, same sign means both of them are having same sign. Yes, both of them are having same sign. My answer comes out to be positive. In any case, if they have the same sign, you will always write plus sign and you will multiply the number. 10 multiplied by 5, that comes out to be 50. If I take different, no, I'm talking of the same sign. Now the same sign can appear when we have negative negative, means both the numbers are having, both the numbers are negative integers. Then also we can say that they are having the same sign. So what we do, we will write addition sign and we have to multiply both the numbers. So my answer comes out to be 100. Okay. Now if I take different sign, means one number should be in the negative, should be a negative integer and the other number should be a positive integer. In that case, what we will say, if I say minus 16 multiplied by 4, both of them are having different sign. One is having, 16 is having negative sign and 4 is having positive sign. So my answer comes out to be, we will always apply minus sign. We will always apply negative sign. And what we do, we will multiply both the numbers. And we know answer comes out to be 64. In the case of 25 multiplied by minus 7, both of them are having different sign. One is having, 25 is having positive and 7 is having negative sign. My answer comes out to be negative 25 multiplied by 7. So my answer comes out to be minus 175. So this is how my negative integer and positive integer means how my two integers, negative integer, two integers, either positive, both of them are positive, both of them are negative, that means same sign. Okay, or both of them are having different sign, means one is positive and other is negative. How do we add them and how do we multiply them? I have shown you the case. Okay, now see how we will use this in my factorization method. If you listen to me carefully and check it. Okay, now let us start the factorization method. What factorization method says, see, suppose if I take, no, before that I will explain you one thing, that's the rule, ax square plus bx plus c. This is my quadratic equation. I have to solve this equation. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do, you have to write in rough a multiplied by c. Always you will take the coefficient of just listen to me carefully, you have to take the coefficient of highest degree variable. Means I will take x, since we know x square is the highest, is having the highest degree among all the three terms. Okay, so I will take always I will take the coefficient of that variable whose power is 2, multiply with the constant term. And what we will do, we have to find the value of b by adding two numbers, which we will get from a multiplied by c. Correct? What does it mean? Let me just explain you. Let me just take an example. First example is x square plus 32x plus 240. Now in this case, what we have to do is, we have to multiply a multiplied by c, means coefficient of x square is 1, multiply by 240, my answer is 240. Correct? Now we have to multiply the two numbers in such a way that answer comes out to be 240, and we have to take these number itself and we have to add them, and my answer comes out to be 32. Correct? This is how you have to perform. So whenever you have to multiply, you have to take an LCM of that number, means 240 ka LCM lo. Correct? Now what we need 32. Okay, now the hit and trial method will go on. You have to do by hit and trial method. Now you have to find any two numbers so that we multiply them and we get positive 240, and when we add two numbers we get positive 32. So in multiplication rule, check when we are getting the positive sign. When we have in this case and in this case, means either both the numbers are having negative sign or either both the numbers are having positive sign, means in same sign we get what? Positive sign. So we need, in my question I need my answer to be positive. So it means either these two numbers are positive or both of them are negative. Okay, but we need an answer as plus 32. If I visit at the example of addition case, we will check that addition appears here or addition appear in this case. This is the case when we have both are having the same sign. Same sign means positive sign. And the another example is of plus 18, where we are getting the sign as positive. In that case we need different sign. One have to be positive, another have to be negative, and the greater number should be positive. Then only we get plus 18. Means both the numbers are having positive or negative sign. One of the number is having positive sign or negative sign, or both of them are having positive sign. But when we check for multiplication, when we are getting either positive or either negative. Okay, but if I take this case, because this is the only way of sorting. ठीक है, और पॉजिटिव का यही तरीका है, या तो दोनों के साइन मल्टीप्लाई का यही तरीका है, या तो दोनों पॉजिटिव होंगे या दोनों नेगेटिव होंगे. अगर दोनों पॉजिटिव होंगे, दोनों नंबर पॉजिटिव प्लस करो, प्लस 32 आ जाए, वी हैव नो प्रॉब्लम. बट व्हेन वी आर हैविंग बोथ ऑफ देम आर हैविंग नेगेटिव साइन, इफ आई टेक नेगेटिव प्लस माइनस, सो आंसर कम्स आउट टू बी सेम साइन केस in addition rule, and the answer comes out to be in negative sign only. But no, we don't need negative sign. What we need is positive sign. So my case is where both of the numbers should be positive. Then only we will get the answer correct. Otherwise there will be a problem. See, ठीक है, अब 240 का सर्च करो, किसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करूँ कि मेरे पास 240 आ जाए. दो नंबर ऐसे कौन से लूँ? लेट्स सी. 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20, correct? 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. When we multiply them, we will get 240. There is no doubt at all, because we are taking LCM and we are multiplying those numbers by the prime factorization method, means by taking the factors, prime numbers. Okay, now if we add 20 plus 12, we get 32. Yes, so this is the case, 20 plus 12, and there it is 20 and 12. Now the main point comes. What we have to do, we have to convert this 32x, means we have to convert this 32 in this form. So what we will do, x square plus 20x plus 12x plus 240. Now what? Now you will take first two terms in a bracket and the second two terms in the bracket. So I'll take x as common, plus here we will take 12 as common. We are left with 2. Sorry, not 2. We are left with 20. So my answer is x plus 12 and x plus 20. Okay, your answer will be correct. You will get sure after solving the question, when you receive at a point where the two brackets are having the same expression. Correct? So this is how I will factorize. Okay, this is the simplest question. Okay. Now, which I have explained you with the rules. Now let me just take the second question. The second question says x square minus 39x plus 380. Oh, sorry. It's 39x plus 380. Now again, my case says my rule says I have to multiply coefficient of x square and the constant term. My answer comes out to be 380. Means I have to multiply two numbers in case such a way that my answer comes out to be 380, and I have to add two numbers in such a way that my answer comes out to be minus 39. Now the rule appears of now just see how the rule of integers come into the picture. Now see, अभी तक तो वो easy था क्योंकि उसमें प्लस का साइन था. अब first of all you will take LCM. Correct? Now what we have to do, we want the result as in the we want result in positive sign when we multiply, and we want result as we want result with in negative sign when we add the two numbers. Correct? Now the case appears in, now this case appears where? See, the case appears for multiplication, the case appears in this case when we have the same sign, and the positive, then only we get the positive sign. And in the another one is minus 39. Minus 39, minus will be appear in this case or in this case. Okay. Ab see, positive appear in this case, either both the numbers are having positive sign or both the numbers are having negative sign. If both the numbers have positive sign while multiplying, the answer comes out in addition. When we add the two positive number, we will get the positive sign. So this is not possible. So what is possible? Means when both the numbers have negative sign and we multiply them, answer comes out to be negative. And when both the numbers are having negative sign, my answer comes out to be negative when we add them. So this is the case. It means before solving the question, we get the concept that what concept we get? We get the concept that both the numbers should be negative integers. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to check whether it's possible for me to add the numbers or not. Now see, 19 to the 38. 38 plus 5 to the 10. Answer comes out to be 48. And my answer, I won't see, when we multiply 38 and 10, we get the 380. That's not the problem. The problem is we have to search the numbers, two numbers, in such a way that answer comes out to be 39. Correct? 39 आने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? सर्च करना पड़ेगा. सर्च कीजिए. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. And if we add the two numbers, we will get 39. Yes, this is the case. Why? Now see, but what I have concluded just a minute before, that both the numbers should be negative integer. So it means it should be minus 20 and minus 19. When we multiply the number, we will get plus 380. And we add the number. When we add the number, the answer comes out to be minus 39. So this is the only case. So I have to satisfy the integer rules as well as my factorization method rules. Okay. So minus 39 will get converted into minus 20x minus 19x plus 380. Now take care of one thing. If it is minus 39x, you will take minus 39. If it is plus 39, you will take plus 39. And second thing is, when you replace minus 39 with this number, since you are replacing minus 39, so you are not going to apply any sign. Whatever appears in your this expression, you will write the same number. And I am writing x also. Why? Because it is 39 minus 39x. It is minus 39x. So we will write minus 20x and minus 19x. Means whatever the variable is appearing in the question with the coefficient, means जो भी हमारा वेरिएबल होगा जिसकी पावर 1 होगी, ठीक है ना, मिडिल टर्म हो गई ना, ये मेरी मिडिल टर्म, उस मिडिल टर्म का ही वेरिएबल अपीयर होगा साथ में. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू अप्लाई द brackets. Now the point appears where most of the students get wrong. So what we do, we take out x minus 20. Now what should I do in this case? See, take care. It is negative sign with 19, not with 380. So if I take minus 19, so for the first term it will be x, means for this minus 19x I am left with x, and with this 380 I am left with what? 19 multiplied by 20 will be 380, 20. But I need in my solution I will write it as minus. Why? Because minus 19 multiplied by minus 20 will give me plus 380. Hopefully you are understanding this concept. Okay, so now I take out common, minus x minus 20 and x minus 90. Correct? This is how we will perform. Or you can do one more thing. If you are getting confused, you can do also one thing. That minus 19x plus 380. Now the time appears when you have to apply the brackets. Apply the brackets and apply the sign of positive sign. Okay, now see, it will be easy for you. Without any confusion, you will solve the answer. So this is also the way you can solve, by applying positive between the two brackets, by taking minus 19x. Or if you are quite witty, if you know how to solve the question easily, so you can perform the way I have performed earlier. Now the question 3. Question 3 says x square minus 13x minus 230. Now what? Again the same procedure. What? 1 multiplied by minus 230. My answer comes out to be minus 230, means you have to multiply two numbers in such a way that answer comes out to be minus 230, and when you add these two numbers, your answer comes out to be minus 13. So for your first step is you have to take out the LCM. Correct? Now what you have to do? Both of them are having what? Negative sign. In multiply, when we have same negative sign in multiplication, when we have different case, see, when we have different sign, means one number have to be positive, another number have to be negative. But when we add them, we are getting negative sign, and we know the negative sign appears only when the greater number is having negative sign. Then only we will get an answer with negative sign when we add any two integers. So it means what? That one number has to be positive case, another number will be negative, but the negative number should be a greater number. Okay, now see what you should do. 23. Now if we say that one is smaller number, we add the greater number, what we will get the answer as this greater minus smaller. So it means we have to do subtraction. So if I take 23 and if I take 10, so 23 minus 10 will be 13. So yes, the answer comes out to be correct. Now one thing that you have to take care of. See, you have to take the smaller number sign with the positive and the greater number sign with the negative. Now there is 23 and there is 10. So 10 is the smallest number and 23 is the greatest number. So I will take negative sign. So the same way we will write it in the addition case. So this is how my minus 13 will get replaced. So answer comes out to be x square plus 10x minus 23x minus 230. Now I will apply the bracket sign. Answer comes out to be x plus 10. Now both of them are having negative sign, so I will take minus 23 and I am left with x plus 10. So answer is x plus 10, x minus 23. That's how you will solve. So this is the important concept that you have to understand. If you understand this integer funda before doing factorization, what I think of that you will be more clear with the concept. Okay, now question 4. It is x square plus 7x minus 78. Now what? You have to multiply 1 multiplied by minus 78. Answer comes out to be minus 70. Here till now in these 4 questions, what I am taking coefficient as 1. But if there is coefficient as 2 or 3, so you will write 2 multiplied by minus 78. So okay. So we have to multiply two numbers such that I get my answer as minus 78, and when we add two numbers, I will get my answer as 7. So what way will I do? I will take an LCM. Correct? Now, in multiplication, I want it to be a negative sign. And negative sign appears when we have different sign. Means one has to be positive, another has to be negative. It means when we take an addition case, one number is positive number, another number is negative number. One number is to be positive, another number has to be negative. But my answer comes out to be positive. It means what? That positive number should be a greater number. Then only we will appear with the positive sign, because the rule says when we have different sign in addition, when we have to add any two integers, the greater number should if they are having the different sign, if the numbers are having the different sign, then the rule is like greater number sign and we have to subtract them. Greater number sign means if it is positive, then the number has to be greater, then it is smaller number. Okay, and we have to subtract the two numbers and my answer comes out to be positive. Now we have to take in such a number that we have to take two numbers in such a way that when we subtract them, my answer comes out to be plus 7. 3 2s are 6. 13 minus 6, my answer is 7. So it's what? Greater number sign के साथ plus का sign आएगा and smaller number sign के साथ negative का sign आएगा. So that's how we will solve. So it's x square plus 13x minus 6x minus 78. So if I'll take x plus 13 common and I'll take 6s common. See, no, you don't even have to divide. If you check the LCM, 3 to the 6, we are left with 13. So obviously comes out to be 13. So it's x minus 6 and x plus 13. That's how you will, that's how you will factorize any quadratic polynomial. But what is the funda of this video? It's in this video I will explain the solution. So I have not reached at the solution. So my solution comes out when what we do. My solution appears when we solve the question. Since the question says that solve the quadratic equation by factorization method. So how will you prove? How will you find this? How will you solve? Solve means you have to find the roots. So roots of the quadratic equation comes by, first of all, we have to find the factorization method. By factorization method, we have to find the factors of the expression. Since you have find the expression, so the way is you have to put each of them to be equal to 0. So my answer comes out to be x is equal to minus 20, x is equal to minus 12. So roots of given equation are minus 20 and minus 12. Correct? And in this case, what will you say? Roots of equation are. It's not necessary that you have to show. This is what I want to explain you, that how you will find the roots. That you have to equate the two equations, the two expression. Now here if I equate the two expression, my answer comes out to be 19 and 20. In this case, my roots are if I equate this equal to 0, my answer is minus 10. And if I equate this equal to 0, my answer means x is equal to 23. Okay. In this case, roots of equation are, if I equate this equal to 0, my x is equal to 6. And if I equate this is equal to 0, my answer comes out to be minus 13. So it means in roots, we basically find the value of the variable that is appearing in the question. Correct? So these are the values. That's how you will find the roots of the quadratic equation. Correct? Now, this is the funda I have explained you. Now the questions will be appear in the next video. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you.